Hello, it's Steve Barcelo again. Little updates on the Lisk Long Island serial killing case and Gilgo, whatever name you're familiar with it going by. Updates on Rex Heuermann. This is the serial killer who's doing multiple 3 life sentences plus 100 years and no chance of parole, and he's supposed to work with the FBI profiler. So the update is he was up in Elmira. They bounced him around. And apparently now they've moved him to Clinton, which is farther. It's right by the Canadian border. And this is a much, I guess, I don't know how you properly say this, a more secure prison. There's other serial killers there. Matter of fact, I was just reading somewhere here. Let's see who's with him there. Joel Rifkin from Long Island. The infamous New York Zodiac killer. I had his name in here somewhere. I'll find it. Anyway, so basically he'll be in good company. It's kind of crazy that they bounce him around. I don't know what the change is. Maybe they because of his status. I don't think he would be a threat to anyone there since he only attacked very small, fragile women. And I'm sure he's going to have one heck of a hard time personally there dealing with these hardened criminals, which is going to be, even though he's a murderer, it's new to him to deal with tough people that he can't just beat up and strangle and crazy stuff he's doing. Anyway, just want to do an update on that. There's going to be some corrections to some of the stuff I'm doing here as far as what I'm writing. I'm writing a book on it. I'm basically trying to tell the factual stories. I just get frustrated. There's so much inaccuracy in all these documentaries and stuff. Even though I've been a part of it and helping them, I'm not in control of any of these. It's just they do what they want with the police looking for Shannon Gilbert, which is not true. It was a training exercise, that sort of stuff. Anyway, just frustrates the living heck out of me. I'm using my wireless mics. You can see it's a little bit hot in here, especially in the back. Some of you guys have been asking about my new or friend, I couldn't say a totally new friend, Stormy. I have some more Stormy videos, but they're not finished. We were shooting things, traveling. We were supposed to be doing some more traveling, but she's sidestepped. She's doing something a little bit different on her own right now. And one of the reasons she came here, she wanted to do some her own YouTube and TikTok and things, and she was looking for assistance and tie-ins. So we're going to work together, but she's got to, do her own thing. And she's a character. She's a bundle of energy. But anyway, I'll probably put together a couple little things, which won't be complete. We were doing like projects, but we hadn't finished them, and we're going to finish them. But it's just right now I can't put them out. I just don't want to put out raw. But I will mix her in since I have so much B-roll and silly stuff that happened there. A lot of the traveling I did with her was a lot of fun, and it was fun to go to some of the places like the Lizard Man Museum in Bishopville, south of the border. I mean, just hitting places that I've been to multiple times that she's never seen. So it was kind of a fun thing to see it through her eyes and relive it. One of the places I'm definitely heading back to soon is Gettysburg, and I really wanted her to see that too. So that will probably be another time because I don't know if she's going to be back in time for that or what's going on. We'll figure it all out. But anyway, there will be more Stormy videos coming out. I'm not going to place her in this one because it's not apropos for what's going on here. Anything you guys want us to concentrate on, like I said, I've got tons and tons of scripts I got to work on. But right now I'm back in the boat where I'm running the museum by myself. Other questions? Raw Media. Raw Media is our own media group that I've started since I'm no longer affiliated with a real news company like the Daily News you can see behind me here. For me to just go around and say, oh, I used to be with the New York Daily News, and then hand out I don't know if I have one here. I don't know where she put them. But cryptozoology paranormal Bigfoot card. I mean, sometimes it works. Like when I did the Escape Monkeys, the cops down there thought that was phenomenal. But when I'm working regular news, I go out there, I need to look a little bit more credible. So, we started our own media group. We have the information on here. And so at least people can Google us, look us up, and see what we are actually doing. We are independent media. So that's kind of what it is. It's just a short little video. I'm not going to go into it. I'll probably do another one later. It's just every day in the morning before I run the museum, I've got to vacuum. I've got to clean up things. I've got to restock bathrooms. I just got to fix everything that wasn't, if I didn't fix them the night before from people digging through stuff. And like I said, it's been warm. And then like, I still got to do shopping. I still have to do laundry. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff I got to do. So, but anyway, that's where we're at. Now it's funny now that Stormy's not here. I've got my office back, so I'm trying to organize things, and you get to see all the stuff she's got in here. She has like it's just collection of all kinds of stuff. I guess these are all candles and things just everywhere, everywhere. But anyway, it is what it is. But yeah, if you guys. Please let me know things you think we should be doing, more things we do adventure. Like right now, like I've told you guys a couple of times, I'm stuck here at the museum because it's summertime. This is the time we have, a fair amount of customers. It still fluctuates day to day. Weekends are busier. So I generally don't travel on weekends. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I try to be here, even sometimes Monday. So like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is kind of my window to try to get out. And even then, nothing worse than being on the road and having no one here running the place, and people go, "I drove X amount to get here." It's like, I gotta do this stuff too. And then dealing with family emergencies I've gone through. Not to give you this whiny stuff, but losing my dad this last year and Christmas being put down. It was then it's not just the losing of these people and animals, is dealing with them as they're in their last days, running Christmas to the vets back and forth, things like that. So there's a lot of things, and you're just dealing with that. So I went from at least having Christmas here with me, who we talked all the time, had a regular conversation with Christmas, and to all of a sudden I have nothing in here, except for during the day when I have customers. So it's just kind of weird for me. All of a sudden I'm in this empty spot. So it was nice having Stormy around for a little bit, as much as she was a bundle of energy and could be a bit much at times, but it's just nice to have someone here that you can pitch things off and talk to and go on about, and just to have someone else's view on things. Because when you're by yourself, you tend to look at you tend to get that tunnel vision. As much as I try to look at things with a wide lens, it tends to be sometimes it gets a bit difficult to do. So I'm babbling. What do you like? Like my fancy haircut? I did it myself, my beard trimmer. Yeah, it looks terrible. But did what I got to do. Like I said, couldn't even get a chance to get out to the barber. What else did I want to tell you guys? There's one more subject, and for the life of me, I can't think what it was. I've been doing a lot of writing, for mostly scripts and things, but I've got a couple other projects I'm going to start. I'll go more into that when I get a little deeper. That will involve traveling. I definitely want to get more into the Epstein stuff, because so many other stories, like one of the ones I'm working on is the Tate brothers. And I didn't know who they were, and that's actually one of the ones Stormy was going to help me with, because she's that age group where she knows with them and has her opinions on them. And but unfortunately, the interview I was going to have her tell me from her side view, we never got. So, well, that's one of the first things I'd like to do, and we were literally going to do it the last day she was here, and we just got sidetracked. It didn't happen. With too much other stuff happening. But I still, if I have to reshoot my introduction on that, which I'll have to do since I don't have hers, I might do a totally separate introduction explaining that there will be more into it, which all these stories do have second and third parts to it. But that's a whole other story that has ties to Epstein and things like that. So since it applies to Zorro Ranch and all these other things. And then, of course, another story that's kind of disappeared now is the missing scientist. You don't hear much about that right now, and I don't want to let that drop. So I'm going to get more into that. And actually, the trip going down with Stormy into Georgia, I was really tempted to make a side thing to get into some of the spots there where some of the scientists went missing and were mysteriously hurt. I got to be careful what I say on these YouTube channels. And anyway, lots of projects going, trying to organize them. It was a nice little side spin to go over and deal with Stormy for a 4-day trip altogether. And then she was here for a little bit. But she'll be back. We're going to be doing more of that, so don't worry. Like I said, I do have a lot of footage we've shot, just a lot of B-roll, silly stuff. She was loved doing her goofy dancing and stuff. As you guys even saw the one where she was by the pool. I have more silly stuff like that. She was just full of energy. All right, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you all soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I'm going to go open the museum. I keep looking over out my door here just to see. Here, I'll give you guys a quick look. So I got to look through there. There's the museum back up over there. All my boxes and stuff. So I'm looking over to see if I see shadows or someone trying to get in. So I have the open sign up. All right. Appreciate you guys. Follow along. More to come. Hey, it's Steve. Stormy.
Yes, Stormy.
Heading back to the museum, see what's going on.